Can only have 2 more cans of pop. Try and stick it to 3 a day. Will I be able to do it? That's the thing. My time is party time. Party time is my time, and my time is party time. Party time is our time, and our time is party time. Party time is our time, and our time is right now. Party time is our time, and our time is party time. Party time is our time, and our time is right now. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do.
Here's what you should know about winning before you chase it. Winning's not loyal to you. It doesn't care about you. Winning doesn't care how sore you are. Winning doesn't care how much sleep you get. Winning doesn't care how hard you work at times. And sometimes a guy doesn't outwork you and he still wins. It isn't fair, man. Sometimes there is no justice.
There's no justice. It's my time. Party time. Yeah, I'm alright. Just been for a run. I'm not too bad. Aching a little bit. I'm going out for cycles then. Today is a day of exercising, I think. I want to get my weight down a bit. So basically, so my clothes fit me. I want my clothes to fit. I'm sick of like clothes being a bit tight, but there you go. What's your name then? 67 ISO 31. What does that mean? Get on with it. Two calories. Yes, I know it's full of rubbish. Aspartame and all sorts of stuff, I would think. What's in there then? Carbonated water, colour, E, and E has a flavour in there, E. Caffeine, acid, sweeteners, thickener. Bloody hell. Right, Oscar, all in. Good money today. Had a run so far. People say the hardest bit is getting out of the door. Nah, I say it as well. I don't think it is. The hardest bit was the heels. Only I don't know what I've done. I'll tell you what I've done. Overreaching training status. What's that all about? These watches are shite, aren't they? 5.36 miles. 1 hour 11. 1 hour 11. 13.23 a mile. It's crazy, isn't it? When you think that kid, what was it? Someone broke the mile record, didn't they? A couple of weeks ago. Like that. Yeah, was it a mile? Madness. 4:30, wasn't it? Something like that. 4:30. Sorry. 3:40 or something, was it? 3 minutes 40. Seen that UK kid as well? He's like done a world record, didn't he? And he was it 200 or 400? Like mad, isn't it? Is that the one who? Hang on a minute. Hey Google, turn off. That's the one who broke the mile, isn't it? The mile record. That's mad. You see them, I'll tell you what, they're another level. When I went to watch the marathon, and I remember years ago I'd done a 10K at Dulwich Park. It was 3 laps, and there was some Africans there. Flip hell, mental speed. Yeah, I'd done 1 lap, they'd done 2 laps. I'd done 1 and a bit laps, and they'd done 2. I'm like, how can you be that quick? How can you be double speed? But it's you against that getting out, and it. That's the thing. It's such a nice day as well, isn't it? It's not even probably the best days to go running when it's raining and cold because you warm up. The only thing is, like today I had a bit of off-road, so that was I like running off-road really. If you can run off-road, I think off-road's definitely the best. I'm starting going out cycling, give myself an hour I suppose. 10:30, 11 o'clock last night I'll probably go out. Thomas Markets, did you find cruise ships noisy? Yeah, there's noise there. But my thoughts on sleeping is if you're knackered, every time I've done the marathon, I am knackered. I am like I've had an anaesthetic. People, if you can't sleep, definitely take up exercise. And when I say take it up, I mean big time. Tell you what, you will not go, oh, I struggle sleeping. No, you won't. No. You will be that knackered, you will. So I think make yourself knackered. That's my thoughts on sleeping. If you're a light sleeper, that means to me you've got far too much you're thinking about. What sort of shit you're thinking about? What are you thinking about it for? I think, what's the point of me thinking about stuff and I better have to do stuff? Of course, yes, there are people that have got problems sleeping, but no, I don't think they're that bad. You do hear noises, like we're on an inside cabin, so the aircon was going like all the time to give you air in the cabin, isn't it? It's got to give you air because we've got no other way of air getting into the cabin. I don't know, you're on holiday, isn't it? But yeah, it's a bit noisy, I suppose, but you know what? Get over it, innit? Stay at home then. That's what I say. If you think it's too noisy, just stay at home. If it's the perfect noise indoors, stay at home. Never go out. Never go on holiday. What about if you're in, I don't know, some nice resort and a motorbike goes past and it's loud? You think, oh, it's woke. And what happens if someone wakes you up at 4 o'clock, really, and you don't get out till 9? What's really going to happen to you? If you're knackered, are you not going to go back to sleep? What's this? Hello from Thailand. What's this? I subbed you because I have 3 nights. I want to be. So I wanted to be king. Oh, kind. King. Kind. Well, you don't have to sub to be live, to be kind. Just sub. I don't really understand the whole follower thing, if I'm honest. I do it. You follow people and you think, why am I following them? You don't even know them, innit? Selling many cars? Yeah, 2 went out yesterday. Didn't sell them, but there was 2 went out. There's a Tiguan there, I think that's sold. There's a T-Roc or something, I think that's sold. A BM that's sold. When I was away, they were quite busy, so always worth going away, isn't it? Well, it's like that. My brother goes away and then you're busy. We do, mate. We always do all right. Lime tyres, man. Do you sell tyres then? Are you a tyre dealer? Well, it's always because of pain in the arse. I hope you become successful. I also hope I become. I actually know. I hope I live a long time. Don't really give a fuck about being successful. I just want to be no stresses. I don't want to take any medication. As soon as the doctor gives me a pill, right, okay. Where you based then? Mate, I remember years ago when I started from out Streatham. Oh, we're not that far away. Streatham, is the ice rink still there? We used to go up there skating to the ice rink. That was years ago. Is it still there? Do you know what? Every time we went up there, I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna get mugged. I always thought I was gonna get mugged. Man, I don't know if we drove. We must have drove out there. Must have been before that twatty mayor. What a dickhead he is, isn't he? Oh, I'm skinned. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna charge everyone fucking excuse my language, swearing on Sunday, and I don't know. It was a bit like it probably isn't like that, Jacqueline. I know, but I bet houses are mega money, aren't they? What's a two bedroom two? What's a little terraced house in Streatham? That's got to be what you talking 500, 600, I reckon, isn't it? Where am I from? My mum. I popped out my mum's fanny years ago, and sadly I ain't got a mum now. Now I live in London. 400's mad, isn't it? I love all these dickheads buying all this shit in it, watches and fucking the nice. Isn't it funny when you're a kid? I think your mum and dad, if anyone is going to have kids, right, drum into your kids. You don't want none of this shit. This shit on the internet and your mates, what you think of your mates. He's got the PlayStation, I want it. He's got them Nike trainers. He's got them Levi's. You want none of that. You know what you want to do? Say, can I have the cash alternative? Give me 70% of the cash alternative of the shit that you're going to buy me, mum and dad, and I want to put it away. And you want to work hard, save hard, get knowledge at school, and then monetize your skills and buy houses. That's it. I'll never do waste management shit, clothes and jewellery. Good. Because you when you're old, you know, and the thing is, when you're at school, it's mad, isn't it? You think, oh yeah, it's my mate, he's the best mate. You don't even see him there. How many of you know buyers in this economy? We only need money, don't you? And what about if you've got a job then? What about also when you fecked about school like I did and you're thick, what sort of job are you going to get? So you mean everyone in your school only 300 grand? No. Why do you need 300 grand? Why do you need 300 grand? What's wrong with a mortgage? No, you need a deposit, mate. Well, you need to be credit worthy and stop buying all this shit. Stop having a credit card at 18. You're desperate to get one. Stop having an over. What you got overdraft for? I think my old man said, don't work for the bank. Don't work for the bank. And I think it's right. You need 500 grand. Come in, I'll give it to you. I've got a bag here. Do you want it? I've got a bag here. It's 480. Do you want it? It's no good really, is it? Should we just burn it? Let's have a burning session on fucking, we'll have to do that. Just burn it, shred it. So, I'm that loaded, I'm going to shred it. Poxy blue bottle. Piss off out of my house. Morning. I think life can be pretty good. That's what I mean. I don't want it. I'm contradicting myself. Well, I want to contradict myself. I can do. Have you accepted Jesus? I don't know if he's going to pay me, yeah. Can he get me Silverstone tickets next year? If he can, I will accept him. How do you mortgage without a credit score? Believe you me, your bank will lend you money. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about borrowing money because I'll get a credit score. Don't worry about that. Do never worry about that. Worry about your earning potential. And when you go to your bank and say, there you go, can you pay it back? Don't go, you go, yeah, and they go, oh, well, I'll give it to you. No. They check things. How much are your wages, how much tax you're paying, all that sort of stuff. And that all comes from you not being a dickhead at school like me, and then you basically get a really good job. What, so you're earning £3,000 a week, you're not going to get a mortgage. You're earning 800 quid a week, you ain't going to get a mortgage. Yeah, good luck. And more to the point, everyone says, oh, it's too dear. How much can you borrow? I don't know. Hang on. So it's houses are too dear, you can't get mortgages, we all bought them for £4, and you don't even know how much you can borrow. I'm going, oh, that's really good, isn't it? That's well worthwhile. How many people say they're too dear, not even I can borrow 130 grand, it's not enough. Yes, of course it's not enough, but have you got any idea? Are you informed? Can you, if I find a lump on my nuts and I go to the doctor, once he says it's cancer or it's not, I'm informed, I can make a decision. If I think that cancer is going to spread, I can make a decision I need to go and do all the shit I want to do. If I'm informed, I can make a decision. Without being uninformed, I can't make a decision. The internet is really making everybody uninformed, I think, and all these knobs on there trying to get your money. Facts only. Shut up, you dickhead. Ain't facts. Just like everybody knows it, but people can't be bothered. I went out for a run this morning. Do you know, I'm laying in bed at 6 o'clock, and I thought, get up. Nah, can't be bothered. Fake. It's all shit. It's all bullshit, isn't it? You're believing. Everyone's believing it, aren't they? These kids on the cruise, you know, there was a few. I think there was 400 kids. Mad, isn't it? All taking them out of school. Look at that. You know what it is? It's money, isn't it? I've got to take the kids. It's cheaper. I think it's a rip off when you go on holiday. No, it ain't. Just have more savings. The end. All my mates who listened at school went to university. Now they work at McDonald's and Tesco's. Well, I personally would say, I've always said, if you follow me, I'm telling you, I think definitely the best job is being an estate agent. Why would you not be an estate agent? The very things you can't afford, do you think they're not selling them then? How much do you think they make? How much money do you think estate agents make? They're like plenty of fish for houses, isn't it? I want to sell my house. Well, come to me. I know what I'll do. I'll sell it to you. Oh, cheers. Do you charge me? No, I don't charge anything, but I charge him. I'll charge him. What do they charge now? 0.25%? 0.25%. All these houses are mega money, aren't they? What, an estate agent? It's not for everybody, isn't it? I don't know anybody poor in property. Nobody. Who do you know who is like developing property or anything? None of them are poor, are they? It's not for everybody. I wouldn't want to be one. Yeah, they're a bit slippery, aren't they? They're slippery. It's like they're dirty bastards, aren't they? Between 25 to 1%. Sorry, I look. You can't come back to me with things because I can't remember what I said a minute ago. I'm in my own world. I'd advise you all to get in your own world and enjoy your world. I think it's when it's too late. Like me, if I don't look after myself at some point, I'm a welder, fabricator, man. If I get on the property ladder, you got to save hard. You got to have the very all you need. If you go to an estate agent, all they care about before they're going to say we're bothered to take you to a house is go, can you afford it? Are you of means? Have you got means? No. You know, I talk a good story. Piss off then. Right? No, we're too busy. We can't tell you why because we're having a coffee and you're a messer. But they won't tell you that. But that's what they really want to say. Honestly, mate, it's just money. How do you get money? I don't know. You got to work hard. Your job. My old man always said, work with your hands. I think you can always earn a living. You will always earn a living. But imagine being the man who sells your company the steel. He's earning the cash, you know. If property has great value as low price for investors. Flats aren't expensive. Well, it depends on where you live, innit? That's the trouble. I will, hang on, look. I've got to have a little bit of a disclaimer. Hang on, look. Don't come to me for financial advice. You don't need me. You don't need anyone for financial advice. You all know what you've got to do. Do you need health advice? No. You know that your body will go wrong, but you've got to look after it, and it won't go wrong as much or as often, and you might live a bit longer before it goes wrong. Same as money. You all know what you've got to do. It's just hard work, isn't it? There's no magic, no shortcut. No shortcut at all. If anything, you should be pissed off at your grandparents didn't have a building company. Or imagine your great-grandparents were persimmons. What you'd say, oh, what idiots they were. You know, do I wish everyone had a mum and dad who were a bit of a wheelie-dealy and had plenty of money? Yeah, of course. But if anyone's got plenty of money or doing all right, they've worked hard, haven't they? Or someone has worked hard. It's mate, there's no shortcut. Do I believe in God? No, I was running up an hill and I was swearing at him. Running up the stairs up the road. I looked up at you bastard. What are you doing this to me? I'm not even an athlete. I can't believe it. I just look like one. Many wisdom. Nah, it's all common sense, isn't it? Common sense is the best. Realist. Be a realist, isn't it? Like, is it better for me to go to McDonald's or go out for a cycle on my push bike today? I'm going out for a cycle. It's nice. What's someone going to do? Sitting here doing a live all day? That's pointless, isn't it? And you lot are watching me. Talk about I love it. If you're doing something like when I'm doing my washing, you lot still watch. I'm like, what are you doing? You should be doing your washing, surely. What the heck? My grandfather was George what? My grandfather was George William Welsh, RRAF, Cambridge, most known for Operation Had Discipline. Were you ever a Christian? Nah, don't think so. Religion, I'm not really into religion. Seems to cause lots of hassle to me around the world. It's like, my God says that I want that bit of land. Look at that in, I don't know what you call it, Gaza, Israel and that. You just think, what are they doing? They're moving this yellow line, apparently. There's this yellow line, I don't know, the UN or whatever. What, really, do you think the world would go and say, you two are dickheads, right? Dickheads like that music festival they went into, was it 4 years? 4 years ago, wasn't it? You just think, what did that achieve? Not Putin. I think, well, one day you're going to die, you dickhead. And imagine he gets the whole of the world. What happens when he dies? It's like, you're dead. Power. Power is just a pain in the arse, isn't it? What? You need $25? What for? You ain't getting a good woman for that, are you? Mate, come up here. I've got some good women for about a tenner if you want. Go to Amsterdam. Mate, $25 will get you a long way out. Well, it won't now. I don't know. I've been to Amsterdam for years. I've only been there once. All right, how you doing, mate? I come off a cruise. Listen to this. To me, I've had the perfect cruise because I come back and I'm £1 lighter. Well, I don't know what was 74.8 on the Friday before we went. And I come back and I weighed myself. Admittedly, it was during the day, so it would be different, but it was 74.4. So I've actually gone down. I've had 2 week cruise. And you know what? For the first time, I didn't sort of stand there and think, yeah, I want them cakes and just have them. I stood there and thought, nah. I realised I wasn't missing out by not having the cakes. And I went away with my girlfriend. Great time. Weather was like boiling hot. But I think, I don't know, 36, one port we was in. It's 36. It's ridiculous. Probably couldn't get a beer. Well, I ain't going to go there then, Caroline. That's not on, is it? Hey, Gary, can you wish my brother, not one of them trolly sort of comments, you want me to feel you're cracking, yeah? Really? No, you probably haven't got one. It's probably been sewn up years ago, you dickhead. If you want to come on and be a troll, do us a favour. Go and shut your finger in the door really hard, a lot, and then you won't come on here, will you? Actually, even better, stick your knob in the door when you think you're going to have children, all right? Do that for me. Come on my plan. We've got this plan and we're funding contraception. And any trolls on here, we're going to pay for their contraception so they never breed. All right? We don't want you breeding. Because you just if you're a dickhead, when you look in the mirror, think, oh, I'm a dickhead. Have it tattooed on there. Well, no, don't. Have it tattooed in clear ink, I'm a dickhead. But then when you're going to go online, remember, never breed, all right? Go for dinner in the White House with Trump or go for lunch at No. I'd rather go out with someone I know off here. My mate. Do I remember you? Yeah. Reminder? I need loads of reminders. I can't remember nothing. Still chatting to no one, old man. Well, at least my mum and dad had something that was worthy. Imagine your mum and dad, they must think, oh, look at our little cherub, look. What did we do wrong? Are they praying? They go, what? So far, horrible. Really horrible. My morning so far was just horrible. Running up them poxy hills was horrible. And I'm aching a little bit and I'm thinking, I don't know. I'm going to regret cycling later. I think I don't want to speak. Anyone who's important, I don't want to see them. They're nice. I mean, like, watch a lot of clips that Graham Norton and you think, I'll tell you who was on Graham Norton. Who the one who does all the voices for Family Guy? Seth MacFarlane, is it? Steph MacFarlane? Amazing guy. The voices, you think, wow. No, it's all right. It's just I'm whinging about heels as I run. I'm not fit enough yet, am I? That's the trouble. Working today? No. I don't work Sundays. I normally go to church on a Sunday. I wonder why people get mad off being called out being a troll. They haven't got a brain. They've had it removed. Their parents had it removed at birth. And all they can see is, maybe they're embarrassed. Maybe they're ugly. I don't know. Maybe if you're ugly, you have to just maybe they're, I don't know. Who knows? I don't really care. Yeah, I often go to church. I'm living in the vicarage, so that was a church, yeah. But No, I had my vest on earlier, but I ain't going to come in a vest. I don't want too many. I'll get enough underwear on me railings out the front as it is. Can't have any more. All the girls will be going wild, wouldn't they, when they see my shoulders and that? Not. I don't go to the gym enough to make me the body beautiful. I can't be bothered. I think anyone with a proper six pack, do you know what? You don't eat nothing. Nah, you can sort of see it, but I've still got a little bit of. I've still got a bit of love handles around here. I don't know about 74 kilos. So I want to get to 70 really before my next. It's a bit of a mission. I've got a pink shirt I wore on the cruise, and it's a slim fit, which really means it's for it's a young person. It's slim fit. He's young, and you've not drunk tons of beer or eaten too many cakes. And I noticed that it was a little bit tight. What about a t-shirt? What about it? This is, I don't know what this is. Sometimes I get a wrong one and I think, well, that's a bit big, and it's a large or something. I wear medium now. I'm in medium shirts. I just want to get a bit lower than my shirts are fitting. What? Tell everyone about how I got you gripping the sheets yesterday. Nah, you got me. You're thick. You got me. I don't mix with people that thick. Go away. Hello. Can you not actually go morning? All right, Lou. There you. Thick, and just thickos, isn't it? If you're thick and horrible, piss off. If you're thick and nice, come in. You're my sort of person. I don't want to mix with clever people because I'm thick. You keep laughing away. You should be doing your own lives. How about tyres and the dangers of this? Mate, I always fit budgets on my car. Always. I love it. Oh, you can have Dunlops and all this shit. It's like, no, why don't you just drive slow? I love all these dickheads who want the deals. What? I'm okay today. Well, I went for a run and I'm going to go out cycling, and I messaged my son and I gave up. I thought, he never replies. The only time he replies when we get Silverstone tickets. But so I messaged his wife. Caroline, you are thick. You're in here. This is the place for thick people. We come in, and well, no, he didn't reply, but I've sent a message to his wife. Are you in? Because I'm going to come. I'm thinking of coming round. See, really, I've got to do it better, right? And I'm just thinking, what time do I want to eat? What time? I think I should get round there about, what do you reckon, 12 o'clock? Oh, no, I don't want to stay there too long. I'm cycling. I'm going to cycle. I think, I fancy going out on my bike. I've been out on it. I go out Friday night, I think. Yeah, I thought, it's too nice. I'm going to go out on my bike. I didn't want to run. And I run today. But I'm enjoying my fitness. Hard work, but I'm enjoying it. I didn't go on the running machines on the cruise. I went in the gym, and it's just as bad on there. No internet, and they're all on their poxy phones. I'm like, get off your phones. You're in the gym. Get off your phone. And why? Can someone tell me, you're in a gym? Why do you want headphones in a gym? What's that all about? You're mad going to a gym on holiday? Well, it's sea days. When you're at sea days, what are you going to do? I mean, I can only sort of lay in the sun or whatever for so long. I do lay in the sun more. I used to be a nightmare. I would literally sit down. And it used to take me about 5 minutes to start getting this, like, you can tell when I'm getting bored because my head's looking around, and my legs are moving. And she used to go, piss off, go and do something. So then I'd go off and do something. Yeah, but I don't drink. No, I don't drink. And, fuck it, I love them. Literally, when they're like the sun has moved 1 degree and have to keep moving their beds, don't they? There was these two people, there was like a walkway thing, and they had beds at an angle, and I'm trying to get round them, they're like, and I'm thinking, well, can't you put your bed straight? I'm like, I do not understand. What's the whole point that you've got to go 1 degree every time the sun moves around a bit, you'll go around? What's that all about? Sunbed wars? No, dickheads nicking them. I mean, I'd go up there and I'd go swimming. So I'd get in there. Carla Burt, she's got a Kindle. She takes a Kindle, Caroline. It's obviously more interesting than me. Apparently, one of her books was a bit saucy. Apparently, she didn't realise it had that much in it. But there you go. Um, this, this what? This is an old person. Anyway, there's people really territorial, aren't they? It's like, oh, I've got to be here and I've got to be there. And I love it. People want to be right at the edge of the swimming pool or, round the front of it, but they don't even go swimming. I'm like, there's a beautiful pool there. What is it all about? I love all the people, I call them the hair dryers. They're like, and there's waters down here, and they're like swimming like that. And I think, just get your hair wet. Although, see, I couldn't have hair. If you got hair and you just have to do your hair, I can get that would just absolutely drive you nuts, innit? Absolutely drive you flipping nuts. People are selfish. People moan the standard of cruising, oh, it's gone down. My personal thoughts are the standard of the human race is diabolical at the moment. Absolutely diabolical. I'm on holiday. I think we're going to go for lunch, take our stuff with us, right? And then when we come back, there'll be a bed somewhere else because someone else will be having lunch, surely. If I don't want to lose my bed, stay on the bed. And really, do I need lunch? Sometimes we didn't have breakfast, which that helped. Obviously, it helped because, again, you'd have been eating breakfast. You'd have been having snacks at 11 o'clock or something, maybe going to get a burger or something. Then you're having your lunch. Then you're having something in the afternoon. I'll try and find out, Caroline. I don't know what one it was. I'll try and find out. She might even be watching. I don't know. She might be doing some useful. She's probably not doing useful stuff, isn't she? What? I'm Leo. What's my name? It's in my channel. It's Gary Cambridge. That's my name. No, it's a British, mate. It was mainly British on there, and there. And I would. I'd get there and say, I know, 8:30 to go swimming, and you look and you just think that there are some people. Admittedly, this time because they've made quite a thing that it says some lounges get lonely, so don't leave them or something like that. And they do move stuff, but we had it once. We went to lunch, and I think it was an RV. I can't remember the shit. Who cares? Doesn't matter, does it? Got about and our stuff's moved. And to be fair, we were selfish. We'd left it obviously a bit too long, more than half an hour, maybe even 40 minutes, 45 minutes or something, which is fair. I think they should move it. But how do you police it? How do you really police it? When we went to, I can't remember where it was, but it had a lovely swimming pool, and I'm amazed. Everyone's in there like in the hotel asleep. I'm like, well, not everybody, but the management said, yeah, you can use the pool whenever you want. There's no lifeguards. We'll take no responsibility. If you drown, it's down to you. I said, well, yeah, obviously. I said, so I'd go swimming and I'd go. And to be fair, I used to use people's towels. I didn't even bother taking a towel. I'd just find someone's towel and just dry myself. Put it on their bed. I thought, well, I don't care. Well, why do I care? If you leave your towel there and I'm wet, saves me carrying it down, doesn't it? I would want to carry one down. I would love to have the bottle to, the little Mickey Mouse one over there. Get that towel and change it with the Donald Duck one and swap them all about. I would love to. I'll just sit on people's beds. I don't care. If there's a bed empty, I'll sit on it. If there's a towel on it, I don't care. I'll sit on it. If I hadn't have a bed and there's a towel, I'll just sit on it. It'd be interesting to know how long before someone would come back. What they've done there as well, you couldn't get in your room. You had your towels, which you could take to the beach or whatever, or to put on your bed. And there was a towel exchange. I've never seen this before. So you couldn't go up there. And this you sort of could, because you could sort of bully him into, well, I haven't got a towel, and they won't argue with you because you're a passenger. I think they should argue and say, let's see you, slap. No, you can't have another towel because you've got one. Piss off. But they can't do that. Wouldn't it be lovely if you see someone doing that? You just think, yeah, take down, you idiot. Get out of here. You don't deserve to be on my cruise because you're a dickhead. Anyway, what you had to do, you had to bring your towels from the room, and you could exchange them 10 times a day. But what is it with, they have to have a towel down this bit, a towel down that bit, and another towel, and they're not even going swimming. Don't get me starting on you quite often, you think, what's that? Ugh, it looked like sick. It wasn't. You know what it was? Oil, from people. You're supposed to shower before you get in the pool. The showers, you turn them on, you have a shower, now you should turn it off. People get in it, turn it on, leave it on. If I was sitting close enough, I would say, you have to turn that off. Don't turn itself off. I didn't realise. Fuck it. Well, you've turned it on when I'm retiring. Oh, I don't know. Does it matter? Don't know. Sometime. Well, knowing me, it'll be when the doctor says, "Oh, you got something seriously wrong with you." I go, what? Well, they would turn. I don't know if they're lazy. They're just. They put thing on, and then they get in the pool. I'm like, but you put an oil in the pool, aren't you? Like, can't you just wash it off? You don't need it. You still need, really, you still will get a suntan if you're in the pool. You do realise that. Even in water, you still will get a suntan. And skin cancer is really quite bad. If you know anyone that's had skin, I know 2 or 3 people have had it. What's the point of cruise holidays? Well, there's no point in any holiday. There's no point in me drinking that. But I like that. So I'd say people like it, so they book it. But there is no point, you're correct, there is no point in the evolution of man in cruise holidays. But there is no point in that, really. Plastic bottle, I could just drink out the tap. I could stay in. There's no point in me going out. There's no point in me going on my next cruise. There's no point. Well, I've got a lot of people, got a friend, and she says, oh, no, I couldn't be on a ship. I'm too worried about it sinking. I said, well, I don't really want it to sink. Because there's some bits, the captain would say, oh, there's, I don't know, 4,000 metres. I don't get the desire to float on a ship in the middle of the ocean with hundreds of plebs. Well, you could float on the ocean with not many plebs, but do you want to check out Seabon or Seven Seas? Very, very pucker. I've never been, and I don't think I would ever go. I think for that price, I could go on a P&O, do the World Cruise, 3 months. Yeah, you're right. But then you would probably rather have holiday when I don't know, you might like holiday where you hired a Porsche and you drove around, I don't know, or ride Harleys and drive across Route 66, which I know people have done. Or you might say, no, I want to go, I'm an astrophysicist and I want to go to some special telescope and look at stars all week. I don't. I quite like cruises, but you don't have to. You hate flying? Well, I don't hate flying. I hate crashing. We're going away in October, and my girlfriend, she doesn't like flying. She's not a fan of flying. So there is you won't see a point in someone else's thing they enjoy. I've never had sushi, but if you like sushi, I'm going, oh, sushi. I've never had asparagus. So if you eat asparagus, I'm going, what? Buy a room? Well, yeah, I've seen the world ship. Go explore the world. Yeah, but that's what you want to do, isn't it? But you do explore. Bearing in mind, you should, if you get a different pulse, isn't it? Nah, it's horrible. It looks green, isn't it? It's just like, no, it's green. I don't want green stuff. Lime, maybe, but I don't want green stuff. But yeah, no, but that's your holiday, isn't it? Your holiday's that. I like a cruise because you get a taster, innit? You get a day. Hello? You get a day, roughly a day at the port. You go, oh, I like it here. Like our next one, we got one of the ports is City Bettia, and you get on the train and you go to Rome. Rome's the end of the line, so I don't really have a topic really. I've just come back off holiday, so I'm sort of still talking about the cruise. But everyone's different, isn't it? A holiday to me is your time to waste time. Now, I've done a Caribbean cruise, but we didn't do Jamaica. Jamaica wasn't part of it. I do like the Caribbean. Hopefully, my girlfriend, I'd like to talk her into. We could do a Caribbean cruise then, couldn't we? Caroline, go away with your stuff. Asparagus with hollandaise. I'll tell you, Caroline, you literally have that. I'll have a bag of Doritos. How's that sound? Planning to. Oh, yeah, are you? Colombia. What's what you bring back? Don't bring anything back. You'll get arrested, won't you? You'll get locked up for years. I think a cruise, the only thing I'd say with a cruise is you should get, I don't know, you get like a taster of a port, isn't it? You get a taster, you go like, if you went on a Caribbean cruise, you might go sort of Barbados, St. Lucia, not Guadeloupe, San Juan, I've been there. Didn't want that, was just nothing there. St Thomas is really not, was. That was 1989, so I don't know what it's like now. No, but you won't, yeah. But a cruise isn't something that would appeal to you, isn't it? What, a cruise is? Or a huge fan of me? Oh. No, don't leave them unattended. Sit on your towel. Actually, what you could do is take the bed. I can't believe no one's done this. Take the bed into the restaurant. Take your sunbed to the restaurant with you. You still playing outside? Oh no, I'm indoors. Can't you see me? I'm indoors. This isn't green screen. I'm out playing on the grass. This is indoors. Oh, that's a revolution to you, mate. The ghost, you was a bit of a dickhead last night, mate. What are you doing? Have you grown up? I reckon the singles cruise for the over 50s. Caroline, seriously, it's a really good holiday for a woman on her own. I'd say you want to go with someone, though. The reason being, because a single traveller pays like 80% of what two people pay. So it's a lot of money. It's a lot. They sting you, don't they? They sting you. You get double cabin, but, you're just paying a premium for that other person. I'd say try one, but there you go. Getting the run done. Yeah, I'm going out. I'm going out cycling later. I'm probably going to go about 11 o'clock-ish, half 11, something like that, I suppose. Yeah, I'm right, thanks. Well, it is, but then you're taking up the space of two people. So they're going to, instead of getting 100% of that price, they're only getting 80% of the price. And there's only a single cabin. Why would you want single cabins? And really, holiday company, if you own the holiday company, you're a business. P&O are just a business. Mercedes are just a business. Going dogging there. I ain't got the energy, mate. I've run this morning. I'm cycling later, so I ain't going to have the energy for that. I might go to McDonald's or something. I've got to charge my car because that sat there for 2 weeks. Like, it's got about 80 mile in it or something, 70, 80 miles. So I've got to charge that. Are they? All the trolls, I love them, Lou. They just, they couldn't help it. I told you we were going to pay for contraception for them so they don't breed. Well, no, all businesses need us. P&O, I don't need P&O because there's enough other cruise lines. P&O need me and all them other thousands of people. But we keep booking cruises. We keep going to Silverstone. We keep going to McDonald's. We keep going to Starbucks. I go to Tesco's. They're all businesses, and you can imagine us peasants, if we all stuck together, got to get MOT service motor we're going 220. Don't sound dear to me. MOT's 50 quid, isn't it? We're very dehydrated. It's probably just not drunk enough. Well, no, but us peasants, we're idiots, aren't we? We keep buying stuff. Like I bought a Garmin watch. Imagine if we all got together and said, no, let's not buy a watch. Let's all get together. We're all going to buy one. But the problem is now, no one buys anything. No one's got no money. So you're borrowing money. You've lost your power. You couldn't stick together. You couldn't get on with, imagine everyone who's going to go and buy a Mercedes, I don't know, whatever, next week. They're not even buying it, though. This is the trouble. Everyone's renting everything now. Everybody's renting everything because... I like it actually. It's a 955. It's doing my nut in that thing. It's moving around too much with my hand, isn't it? Apparently I talk with my hands. You never spend because you're a tight bastard. Yes, you do. Rubbish. You must have so much savings if you don't spend. Of course you spend. We all waste money. We do stuff and everyone else thinks it's a waste of money. But then we think what they're doing is a waste of money. Could be going out for meals, could be going on holidays, whatever. Okay, when you rent, when you sell, you lose such money, better rent. What, a car? No, I'd say years ago, the PCP sort of enabled the shiny penny to be sold, isn't it? When you, everything, isn't it? All credit, all this stuff. How many people have got a credit card and do you wish you could go back to the day you got that overdraft and that credit card, the day before? What have you bought with your credit card and that? If you said, I'll fix my car so I went to work, that's a brilliant use of credit. If you say I bought it because I bought another watch, I fancied a nice watch to go out with, or I wanted a new wardrobe, I don't know. And how many years you paying it off, isn't it? I need to go over here. There's nothing wrong with it. See that, Caroline? There's nothing wrong with credit. And if you've got shares in a bank, you want people to borrow money because that makes that bank more profitable, doesn't it? We make the banks profitable. You know, I think credit is okay as long as I can afford it, isn't it? As long as I can afford to pay for it, it's fine. It's when I can't afford it. Well, is it 0%? Because would you get a better deal if you didn't? You know, interest is again, it's power, isn't it? Imagine whatever's going to be sold today, if everybody stuck together on social media. Well, when social media come out, I thought, what a brilliant thing. If we all stuck together, we could sort of basically, this would not be a good thing if we did, because the trouble is, someone would say, well, I think that's enough this scan, and we would all argue and say, that's not enough. We wouldn't get along. If we could get along, if we all could get along, we're all reasonable people, we could not overthrow the government, we could tell the government what we want. And we should be realistic. We know, look, if we want a health service that's really sorted out, what we need to do is we all need to say, let's stay out of the health service. What we need to do is let's go walking a little bit. Let's clean our teeth a little bit more. Let's, I don't know, make sure that I go to the doctor regularly if there's something wrong. If we all looked after stuff, but it's never going to happen. It's simplistic, isn't it? Well, banks are the biggest crooks. No, not really. It's where you're going to sell your money, under your bed, or you've got to store it in the bank, haven't you? And there's nothing wrong with a bank. They're not a crook. They don't make you borrow the money. You borrow the money usually because you want the shiny penny. You haven't got the funds to buy what you want to buy, so credit is a shortcut. Shortcuts only seem to make me miserable in the end. I don't associate with the common peasantry such as yourself. Well, I am a peasant. I am a common peasant. I'm not a. I'm in charge of all. I'm in charge of most stuff in my life, aren't I? Really, not anyone else. The government are not there going to save me, are they? The HMRC are not going to save me. Do I like tax? I sort of quite like tax anyway, because I need tax to pay for stuff. You know, if we want stuff in our country, we need to pay for it. If you want airports, railways, doctors, health service, police, education, it's got to be paid for. And, you know, you have to be realistic. You can't say, well, you want all that stuff, but don't want to pay for it. I'm funding 6,001 person messaging me faith. Can't be bothered, mate. I don't need to type. I'll get my staff to type if you want. What about if I put a faith to X2? Will you send me 12,000? And really 6,000. It's not really enough, is it, Michael? You know, in here we normally have wealthy contributors. Mate, you're obviously a bit of a poor one, so we don't want you in here. You know, come back when you're offering like 25 grand. That's sort of worth typing, isn't it? 6 grand. Can you expect people to type for 6 grand? Really? Mate, my followers are all wealthy. We're billionaires. We don't want that. Yeah, I just think look after your stuff, innit? Look after your money, your relationships, I don't know, your microwave, your car. Look after stuff, innit? All the stuff. I think if you own it as well, you tend to look after it. And I like saving stuff because I think you get a sense of achievement. Anything it's been a little bit tough, I think you appreciate the journey more. If you have it easy, I don't think you appreciate it. Imagine someone who's lost weight, you know, the normal way, restricting their calories, exercised, and it's taken them, say, a year and a half, and they've lost whatever, and they've got to that weight. How good do they feel? You know, that's. And they've had fallen off the wagon, isn't it? They've like had a couple of pages. Oh God, you know. But they've got back on the train and they stay consistent. And how good do they feel? I think shortcuts. I don't know. I don't like shortcuts really. They never seem to work. It's almost like I'm chasing it, and I'm chasing a shortcut. Morning, Sammy. I think you're just chasing it. I think you can't. I don't know. Banks are going out of business rapid. No, I disagree, mate. Disagree. What do you think runs the world? It's not governments, it's money. Money runs the world. Imagine your country where you live was fully funded, had no debt. It'd be a good country to live, wouldn't it, really? But there's not many countries that are like that. We spend too much money, didn't it? We spend too much money on the population. If we started playing God and said, well, we're not going to operate on these people, we're not going to fix this, we're not going to fix that. But you can't really play God with people. Did fall off the way this had dominoes. Don't matter, does it? Don't matter. Well, you're still alive, aren't you? Well, I'm assuming you're alive, unless it's AI typing. You don't fall off the wagon, you just had like a pizza, innit? I think you can't look at stuff as bad, and I don't think you can be on a diet. I think you've got to say you're not on a diet. Everything you eat is your diet, isn't it? Everything you put in your gob is your diet, basically. And it's just not. I'll say use NutriCheck. Use NutriCheck. If you use NutriCheck, I think it's because you're knowing it. Nutella coated fruity pastels. No, where'd you buy them? I don't mind Nutella. I had we went on one of the trips and I thought, oh, I feel a bit rough because it was a coach trip. Oh, you make them? Sounds like a lot of work, isn't it? It's sticky, isn't it? No, have you got? Do you microwave it? I suppose you can actually. Can you microwave Nutella and drink it like hot chocolate? Can you do that? Got to be someone who's done it, surely, isn't there? It's too nice that I've got to do. I've done a bit. No, I'd rather just eat it. I've eaten a whole jar of it before. What was it? Me and my son. We ate this mango chutney or something in it. Can't bang in the fridge. Nah, it's too much like effort, mate, isn't it? Like I'll cross buns. I can't be asked. Just eat them. Just like I love them toasted, but what a lot of effort, isn't it? This is the problem with not having staff, isn't it? This is the trouble with weekends, isn't it? When you send your, well, I mean, how do you not manage when you send your staff home? I can't believe it. I was chatting to someone the other day. I couldn't believe it. I was chatting to him. He had a Bentley, but it was 3 weeks old. I went, I can't talk to you, you peasant. So he went away, got a new one, and then I talked to him. But after 3 weeks, I went, no, I can't talk to you now. It's old. 2 weeks, I mean, you come to me with a 2-week-old Bentley. You ain't on my friends list, are you? You will be getting celebrations. I've decided celebrations are nasty chocolates, aren't they? I mean, I think if you like your neighbours, I think you should give them heroes or roses. I think roses used to be nice, but I don't know. I think heroes. But really, I want them, but with the full bars, innit? What do you mean, a tenner? If you want a lot of money, then I'll marry you. Even if you don't want me to marry you. It's an arranged marriage. They are, aren't they? Celebrations are nasty, aren't they? I think anyone gives celebrations. Like I come into work, Christmas time, and they give you like bottles of this, and just bring me some, I don't know, bring me some tea bags. Actually, bring me a Tesco voucher. Bring me a 30 quid Tesco. I don't want this like, I don't know, what is it, Jack Daniels and all this shit. It's like, nah, I don't even have it. It's not a business thing though, isn't it? Business thing has to give you bloody. It's weird, isn't it? You go. My cousin worked for a bank, and they go out. They never done any work in the afternoon. Just it's all drinking, isn't it? The drinking culture is mad, isn't it? Really. I just think, don't know. And you look on holiday, you look at all them people, and you just think, what are you doing? Look after it. But it's funny, you go on holiday, you say, oh, yeah, you have all that stuff because you're on holiday, but it's hard work getting it back off, though, isn't it? That's the problem. And it's only my tongue. Literally, it's on my tongue, the taste on your tongue, isn't it? They're duty-free, like with the booze and that. I love the colours. I love when you go in the bar and all the different, the different colours of drink. You think, wow, they look fantastic, don't they? But it is, well, I don't know what I've done. Now, normally park run, listen to this, park run is 3 mile. It's not 3.1, so I say 3 mile. And it roughly gives me 300 calories. But you go, oh, is that it? Is that it? But if you think about it, when you exercise, you still burn calories afterwards. That's why exercise is so good. I don't know what it is. It almost like revs up your metabolism sort of thing. But if you're struggling, I'll say use NutriCheck. My girlfriend, she's lost 4 stone. mad. You know, I think she's like half the person I used to go out with. I mean, fair play to her. I think all holidays she's come back, she put £1 on, that's pretty good. Lou, you got to use it. My girlfriend uses it. She's like, she didn't on holiday, but she didn't overeat, and no, she doesn't overeat. She eats sensible, you know, and she's put the work in, isn't she? She put the work in. She showed me a picture, and she said it made her cry. I didn't realise. She said it made her cry. So she changed, and she's changed big time, big time. But you got to do it. You got to stick with it. You got to stick with it, and it isn't a pain really, because you in the end you know like 30 grams of cheese is, you know, roughly what it is. But you have to have your treats. I think you have to say, look, do you know what? I want a Domino's, and you're gonna factor it in. Domino's is on the app, so you have a Domino's whatever, and it's all in there, and you can add that in the app. So I definitely think use it if you're struggling. And weight loss is massive, and that's one of the biggest things around, isn't it? Debt and losing weight are probably the hardest, one or two of the hardest things that they make people, I don't know, fed up, and you feel, you know, you don't feel good sort of thing, innit? But you got to be careful when you don't go too extreme. But you don't have to be hungry, do you? As long as you're not hungry, that's my thing. I think as long as I'm not hungry, I think then I'm okay. And I tell you it is, I believe it's you get used to whatever. So once you're used to that amount of, you know, food you have, you can stick to it quite easily. We don't have breakfast. We weren't having breakfast, but it weren't like, oh, we're not going to go because we're being sensible. No, it's just we just didn't go. We weren't hungry. Got up in the morning. We'd need to take more sachets of the latte, because we get first thing you do, have a latte, which is about 70, 80 calories. So you could say, oh no, I'm going to drink black coffee from the restaurant, but no, I don't want to be that obsessed really. We didn't miss out on lunch. We didn't miss out on an evening meal, but you didn't go to the buffet afterwards. You didn't think, oh, let's go and have some cheese and biscuits at 11 o'clock at night or whatever. You didn't do that. And it pays dividends. If you really want to lose weight, you just got to get at it. And I think you almost need to embarrass yourself in a way. That's why I think probably something like Slimming World and Weight Watchers works, because you've got the dreaded weigh-in, haven't you? You've got the dreaded weigh-in, and you really want like fat fighters. You shouldn't embarrass people, but in a way, you sort of need that because it's helping you stay accountable, isn't it? I guess. Because it's very easy on your own to go, oh, just have some Doritos or something in it, or whatever. I had a tub of Halo Top last night, just out the lot. Morning, Johnny. But they're not bad. It's 370 calories. Yes, I know if you look at the macros, there might be too much salt in it or too much asparagus. I don't know. There's probably stuff in there. I think it's too difficult now. It gets too complicated for me. I can't follow the macros. I don't understand how much protein you should have. I don't understand all that sort of stuff. And in a way, I don't want to understand it. It's too difficult, and it'll make me give up. It'll make me just give up. Go, I can't be bothered. And that's the worst. I think that's the worst, when you're being good and you I think you can do that for a day, but it's then when you completely come off it. And people do, don't they? Yo-yo, don't they? They're like, I don't know, they sort of, oh, I'm weighing more. You're just eating more. You probably went too extreme. I think you can't go too extreme. If you go too extreme, I think you're going to give up, because it's horrible, isn't it? All right, mate. Yeah, good day today. Well, I'm running the first thing. Well, not first thing, but this morning. And I'm going out about 11:30. I'm going out cycling. I'm going to fancy going out for a cycle because it's a nice day. Got to time it right. Go and see my son. Might get dinner given to me, or lunch. It's dinner though, isn't it? I don't know yet. I'm not sure whether to put an order in or not yet, Lou. But the problem is, I don't really want to stop there too long, because you cycle there and it's great, and then and then all next thing you know, you've got to cycle back. So it's almost, I think when you're exercising, you want to sort of, you don't want to stop for too long, because you get that, can't really be bothered now. I mean, I could get him to put the motorbike in my bike in his motor. I mean, when we done that first run where I fell over, I cycled to his, and all good intentions, I'm going to be good, I'm going to come back. But I fell over, hurt my ribs, grazed on my knees. And I said, do you mind giving me a lift back? No, of course not. So he gave me a lift back, so I didn't cycle back. It's not far, it's only about 7 miles, so it's not far at all. But I won't go straight there, I'll go do a bit of a detour. Yeah, I probably could. No, I don't want him to give me a lift back. No, I don't want to do that. I'm not fussed really. I'd rather get myself dinner really. Maybe might pack a quiz or something there. I don't know. But right, I suppose I should go really. Have a shave, have a shower, get ready for me cycle. Whatever you're up to today, have a good day. And if you're trying to lose weight, good luck with it. Stick at it.